Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham. Let our biology become one with Paramashiva's biology. Let macrocosm we carry become one with microcosm. Let the microcosm we carry become one with macrocosm of Paramashiva. Let our organism become one with Paramashiva's organism. Let Paramashiva's organism become one with our organism. Let oneness become living strategy, living experience of all of us. Amda Mahavagya, do it intensely. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. 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 Sit as Paramashiva. Inhale and exhale deeply with 25 heads and 75 eyes and 50 hands. Visualize, meditate, connect with him. He is a living, alive being. Drop your form into his form and dissolve. Remember, you are a Sarupya Mukta, means your form is dissolved into his form. All my disciples, now I am initiating Salokya Mukti, Samipya Mukti, Sarupya Mukti, Sayujya Mukti. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
Nityanandam, to all the participants. That was a very beautiful session. Swamiji, that was very beautiful darshan Swamiji gave as Bhagwan Tripurantakar Murti. I request all participants to post your experience. Yes, Ma Jayalakshmi, Ma Duga, Ma Chunyunshi, Ma Sakuntala, yes, Ma Prematavasi, Ma Ganesh. I request all participants to post how was the darshan for all of you. Ma Soundala Dinakaran, Nityanandam, Ma Isabella, Nityanandam, Ma Jayalakshmi, Ma Johana, Ma Mahabhairujnana Surupa, because all participants post. Ma Sally Chen, yes. Nityanandam, Ma Isabella, yes. Nityanandam to all the participants. I request all of you to post how was today's darshan for all of you. As today Swamiji initiated us in the power of leadership consciousness. So basically, you are going to become your own boss. Okay, that's wonderful, Ma. Ma Hurling Thomas, it's really wonderful. Yes, Ma Parvati, Ma Jayalakshmi, Ma Mahaganesh, because all participants to post your experience. Ma Anupama, Ma Mahulya, Ma Mahabhairujnana Suruprima, Nityanandam. I request you to post Ma your experience of today's darshan. Okay, Ma Isabella, you have posted. Beautiful darshan, Ma. Wow, that's wonderful. Like even for me also, like seeing darshan of Swamiji each time. Whether it's the alive darshan or live darshan, Swamiji is always there. Okay, yes, Mahabhairujnana Supreme posted. Nice, wonderful. Okay, that's wonderful, Ma. Nice to hear from you. Okay, Ma Jayalakshmi posted wonderful darshan and feel so blessed. That's nice, wonderful, Ma. How about the rest of the participants? Ma Sally Chen, how did you, how was today's darshan for you, Ma? Okay, Swamiji replied to you too many times. Wow. That's wonderful. Ma. How did you feel? Swamiji responding to each of your prayers. Ma Jairani, Ma, how was today's darshan for you? Okay, so saying Swamiji blessed you for your lawsuit. Okay, that's wonderful, Ma. See, once Swamiji says that, my blessings are always there. If you just have the trust on me, I will manifest through you. So do not worry, Ma Bahirugyan Surupni, Swamiji will manifest the lawsuit for you. Okay, see, so the participants are posted your thank you messages to Swamiji. See, understand one thing. Swamiji is always there. See, why is that whenever we see Swamiji, we feel that so like we drop all our incompletions. We are always at his feet. Why? See, Swamiji, whenever we see Swamiji, Swamiji is established in the Paramashivananda. Meaning, Swamiji is established that oneness experience. So even when you see Swamiji, naturally you fall into that experience. That is why whenever we see Swamiji, we know he's like a mother for all of us, or someone who's like a father, who's always there, who will always listen to us, who will always listen to our prayers, who will always there to support us. Because Swamiji, he's established in the Paramashiva. If you're established as Swamiji, you will become like Swamiji. As it Swamiji says, when you right after darshan, anything you decide will manifest as a reality because the cosmos is available for all of you. I can understand why Mahabhairujnana Surupa is so happy why you should be like jumping up from your seat. Do not worry, Ma. Swamiji has blessed too many times. It will manifest for you, Ma. Yes. My Jairani, you posted. Great. It's really wonderful. Okay. Now all the participants, with that beautiful darshan all of us had, understand now at this point of time, cosmos is available for anything you want. Whether you want to manifest the reality, you can ask Cosmos to manifest that for you. If you want to manifest powers, you can ask Paramashiva to help you manifesting the power. Cosmos is literally available for all of you at this point of time. So, now all the participants, we are going to be entering into power manifestation. As Swamiji says, the best thing you can do right after having an intense, powerful darshan is doing the power manifestation. So now, with that beautiful darshan, all of us, I know that it's no words to describe Swamiji's darshan. You can come, just sit, watch the whole day Swamiji's darshan. 24 hours. You have enough time to see Swamiji's darshan. That's wonderful. So now understand Swamiji's presence is still there. Even now, he's there with all of us. All of us are sitting now in different Zoom rooms, right? You're sitting in Swamiji's breathing space. Like our child, for 9 months, it's there in the mother's womb. Nurture, being there itself until the baby is ready to come out. Same way, now all of you are in Swamiji's breathing space. Swamiji is there for all of you. Even now, you connect to him, he is there. Vasalichan, you posted. I find that post. Thank you very much, Swamiji. Thank you to Maha Ganeshwari, you posted. Thank you so much, Swamiji, for that darshan. So understand Swamiji's presence is still there right now. Do not feel it, okay, darshan is over, Swamiji is gone. No, he is still there. Understand? Now is the moment Swamiji is there in the most available form. Swamiji says, whenever in my samadhi, do not think that I'm not there. No, I'm there for all of you. I'm literally in your fingertips. You can call me, I'm there. Swamiji is that available for all of us at this moment, as he is radiating as the cosmos. At this point of time, you ask Swamiji anything, he immediately manifests for you as he is that formless state. So request all participants, even it is alive darshan also, enjoy that space. He is Swamiji sitting there. Do not think that Swamiji is not there. Okay, so it's just alive darshan. No, Swamiji is there. Okay. So with that beautiful understanding, with that beautiful darshan, all of us just had. Best thing you can do to cherish the darshan experience is through power manifestation. So I request all participants now, we are going to be manifesting the power of consciousness over matter. So I request all of you now to get an object and come. Any object which you're going to manifest on the silicon. It can be a deity, it can be a precious item, anything you want. Choose any item which you want to manifest this power. Yes, I request all participants, Ma Parvati, Ma Yolana Khatri, Ma Basti Nevildas. I request all the participants to please come on your cameras. Okay, Ma Mahabharagyan Supreme post. I feel so happy and so energized. That's wonderful, Ma. Now, Ma, you feel so energized and power, filled with energy. Come, Ma. Let's do the power manifestation. By doing the power manifestation, it will actually help you to settle that energy in your system. Many times Swamiji says, if we do not know how to use the energy in the correct way, it takes us in the wrong direction. I said it is very important for all of us to do power manifestation right after darshan. As by doing power manifestation, you're settling that energy within your body. You are making that experience, that energy as a solid energy in you. So that throughout your whole day, you can be in that energy. So Nicholas all participants now to get an object and come. You're going to be manifesting consciousness over matter. It can be any object, either a deity, either a precious object, if you want, or anything which you want to manifest on the silicon. So request all participants, you're going to be manifesting this power with a silicon. So the first thing, so request all participants now take any one gadget. I request all participants take anything silicon, any silicon device you can take. You're going to switch off that silicon device completely. Okay, I see my Isabella is getting ready for power manifestation. That's wonderful, ma. Ma Sally Chen, ma Jairani, ma Jayalakshmi, request all participants to gather. Yes, ma Vera Lucia, I request you to participate in the power manifestation. Yes, Nityananda ma, yes, Nityananda. Ma Vera Lucia, Nityananda, yes, yes. Nice to see you, ma. Yes. So now request all participants now to keep the object on the device. Okay. Mahavira Surupama, you really want to manifest the law Surupama, by doing this part of conscious matter, you will see, ma, as soon as the matter moves, you will see your reality is also manifest. Ma. Actually, this power of conscious matter is a very wonderful power Swamiji is initiated by. Just by moving the matter, you will be able to move obstacles in your life. Because you know it is only consciousness which is moving. With that same consciousness, you can also manifest and move your obstacles. Now, okay, I see all the participants are ready with your objects. So now once you kept the objects on this beacon device, now, because all of you to close your eyes, just remember Swamiji in your inner space. That beautiful form of Swamiji which all of us just had. Close your eyes, connect to him. Now, in the beautiful one space we had with Swamiji, the beautiful darshan of start chanting the Mahavakya intensely. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Continue, chant the Mahavakya. Because all participants continue to chant the Mahavakya. No? As you're chanting the Mahavakya, with all your three eyes, look at the object. Or in that oneness space which you're enjoying with Swamiji, command the object to move. Understand? The object, you, and Swamiji all are one and the same. There is no difference. In the beautiful space of oneness, command the object to move from its place. That's all participants now. Continue chant the Mahabharata. To all participants, continue to chant the Mahavakya. Enjoy the beautiful space of darshan which all of us just received. To all participants, continue to chant the Mahavakya as you continue to manifest this power.
Paramashivoham Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
I request all participants now to settle down, open your eyes, and post how did Swamiji manifest for all. I request all participants, do not worry. If you have manifested, that's wonderful. If you yet to manifest, also do not worry about it. It is Swamiji's only manifestation. Because all participants, suppose we are able to feel some vibration happening, or you move the mat around the silicon, or you felt the vibration happen in the silicon, whatever you felt, post it in the chat section. Do not worry whether you yet to manifest or anything, do not worry all the participants. As we will be now entering into a beautiful session where Swamiji will be expanding on transforming our patterns into possibilities. We are going to be entering the very beautiful session now. So, because all participants now continue doing your power manifestation as you're going to be listening to deeper truths directly from Swamiji himself.
I'll just make few statements, few basic truths. 25 states of consciousness is multi-dimensions of you. Fundamentally, this whole 25 state is 25 phases of you, 25 dimensions of you. Nothing is bad, nothing is good. Because many times you become powerless in dream state, it looks like a bad. Not the state is bad, but your habit and pattern of becoming powerless there is bad. How many of you are understanding? State is not bad. Understand? All these 25 states of consciousness is 25 dimensions of you. You are 25 phases. You are 25 dimensions. In the waking state, how you are able to control larger part of you. You can control your hands, you can control your legs. Many things you can control in your waking state. When you want, you can get up and go and pick up a cup of tea. When you want, you can go and use the restroom. In the dream state, if you find a restroom, don't use, it's a trap. Once more, I am repeating, if you missed it. In the dream state, if you find a restroom, don't use, it is a trap. When your bladder is full, it is capable of sending instruction to your brain and the whole restroom will be built. And you will be made to feel comfortable. Only things are a little wet or hot, you realize what has happened. Understand your ability to have power over your internal and external things makes certain state is good or bad. That's all. Shall I repeat? In the deep sleep state, you don't have power over anything.
You just become completely powerless. That's why we feel it's bad. In the dream state, we have power over certain few thought, but not more than that. In the waking state, the powerfulness is little more. In Turiya, the powerfulness will be complete internal and external. In Turiyatita, the powerfulness over everything exists. So fundamentally, your focus need to be on being powerful, not on changing the states of consciousness. Understand? All addiction pattern is stuck in Sushupti Swapna, means dream and deep sleep state, that cluster. That zone is the zone where all the addiction patterns are there. If your powerfulness starts oozing out into that, suddenly addictions dry out. They become powerfulness. For example, if you are addicted to food, when that manifests as power, you become free from food. Means simply idea of food disappears from you. All patterns, all addictions are complete only when they manifest as powers. Till then, it is not complete. Understand? Smoking, if it becomes the power of ability to increase and decrease the temperature of your body, it's a liberation. Till then, possibility of it coming back is there always. Smoking is nothing but the pleasure of internal adjustment of temperature. Certain parts of your body, if the temperature is adjusted, it gives certain pleasure, internal pleasure. It's almost like an internal scratching. If somebody scratches your back, how you feel? Just like that, internal organs getting scratched. That is why you feel so good about it. This pattern should manifest as a power, an ability to adjust your temperature internally and externally. Then you are free from smoking once for all. All patterns, all powerlessness should manifest as powers. Only then you are free. Only with powers you are free. Understand? Power manifestation is not some silly joke or magic training I am giving you here. No. I am not giving you some silly magic training or silly cheating game training. No. It is clearly installing you again and again, doing prana pratishta of Mahasadashiva in you, or installing you in Mahasadashiva. Understand? Prana pratishta is God, installing God into the deity. Power manifestation is you being installed into Sadashiva, or Sadashiva being installed into you. Essence of the few statements I made now. 1. All these 25 are your 25 phases, dimensions. Nothing is good, nothing is bad, nothing is higher, nothing is lower. You becoming powerless only is wrong. Because you are habituated and prone to become more powerless in the lower states of consciousness, it is called lower states of consciousness. Clear? Sushupti is not lower because you are prone to be powerless there. We call it lower. How many of you are understanding it? If you decide to ooze out powerfulness there also, it is no more lower. It's not that I don't have deep sleep or dream state, but I have become so powerful there, they are no more like your dream state or your waking state or your deep sleep state. That's all. Understand what I am saying? In your dream state, you wander around, you don't know where you are going. In my dream state, I appear in your dreams and give darshans and blessings and whatever work. Just like how I'm working through Facebook, I work through the dream. Attending to devotees' requests, healing. So understand, all the 25 states exist for you and for me. I became more powerful than these 25 states, so all these become powers for me. For you, that the I in you is powerless in front of all these 25. That is why all these 25 is a load on you. Now, we need to do only one thing, making you more and more powerful in every state you are. Removing the loads of patterns from each state and freeing you to manifest powers in each state. Actually, if you have more addictions, more patterns, it will be good, because now all of them will become raw material. You will manifest more powers. Now really, you may think I am making jokes. I tell you, in my experience I have seen people who built more patterns and suffered manifest more powers and liberate themselves, because the suffocation and suffering becomes too much. Person who has suffered with chaos in the life gets liberated very quickly. Now really I have seen in many of my experiences, now dealing with millions of people, because chaos, see, if you have only one spouse in your life, enlightenment is option. If you have too many, it's a compulsion. Without that, you cannot run your life. You cannot manage your life. If you have too many patterns suffocating you from all corners, enlightenment is compulsion. Manifesting powers is compulsion. You can't run your life anymore. In each state, the powerlessness need to be pulled out. I'm just going to give you my support through initiation. I should say, I'm actually rebooting you, that's all. Control delete. Making you understand the mind is the chain. One beautiful thing, if you start tasting freedom of one powerful cognition in reality, like a few powers, suddenly the taste for that powers makes you ferocious and you start breaking the patterns. You even start forgetting you had addictions. Sometimes not only you walk out of addictions, you forget you had addictions. You had those problems. So the whole gist is again and again inserting powerful cognitions. Even while you are dealing in your day-to-day life, before dealing it, insert a powerful cognition. I am consciousness. I have a superiority over everything exists around me. Everything exists around me is my decision. It is not arrogance. Please understand, it's not arrogance. It's not arrogance. Insert that software and bring oneness, and I am giving you this consciousness, this cognition. If you do something right or wrong and all that, I am responsible, don't worry. You just go ahead. I am responsible. Start rolling your inner space with powerful cognitions. Once the power manifestation becomes like a lifestyle, like a flow of your very being, the kind of an inner image you will start cherishing, you will actually bless yourself. You will feel so happy to live in your body. You will feel so happy to live with you. You will feel so blessed to be who you are. End of the day, that is the result I wanted. Not just, see, all these are great, no doubt. But end result is that only. You feeling blessed with yourself. It's powerful cognitions, that's a result. Power manifestation is a side effect. Power manifestation is a side effect of powerful cognitions. That's all is the essence of the whole program. The essence of what I am doing, I have spoken. Paramashiva's message directly from Kailasa. Understanding these 36 principles are my very own manifestation will give you a powerful unclutched space even when your mind is wandering on these 36 tattvas. Listen. Your mind cannot go beyond these 36 tattvas. Everything which can be known to your mind is in these 36 tattvas. Including your sense pleasures. If you are addicted to food, if you are addicted to sex, if you are addicted to pornography, if you are addicted to anything, your mind cannot go beyond these 36 tattvas. You may be addicted to Shiva Puja, good things, chanting Mahavagya, yoga. Even then, you cannot go beyond these 36 tattvas. You may be addicted to worst things, worst drug addiction. Some people get addicted to the extreme kind of drugs. They literally commit suicide with overdose. Even then, your mind cannot go beyond these 36 tattvas. Everything known is 36 tattvas. If you know, all these 36 tattvas are expression of Paramashiva, first thing, you will be free from all bad addictions. You will just know how to be conscious. Give a super conscious breakthrough for yourself, I tell you. You will not have time and intention to waste yourself in a cheap way. A billionaire will never be sitting and playing with a toy car unless he is mentally retarded. He will not be wasting his time. See, he can play sometimes once in a while with his child and for his child, that is different. But strongly feeling toy car is his pride and pleasure, a billionaire won't do. Because his taste will be different. I tell you, just by having the human body, your taste is on the higher end. higher side of the universe. You won't destroy your body and mind, which you created with so much of sincere hard work in drugs and cheaper lower levels of addiction. Understand the drug and porn is destroying your body, mind, which you built with so much of hard work in last so many births. Once you become conscious of that, once you become conscious of your existence, and these 36 tattvas are Paramashiva's expression, you will just know what is the right tattva towards which you should focus. And you will never allow addictions as part of your life. Understand? Allowing addictions as part of your life, the frozen life is what I call hell. Listen. Once you know these 36 tattvas are Paramashiva, you will simply be able to unclutch. Please understand. I am giving you some of the powerful principles, and the conclusion you will automatically arrive when you understand these powerful conclusions. Yoga is all about having union, communion, oneness with Paramashiva, knowing the various aspects and dimensions of the universe is very manifestation of Paramashiva. Understand? If you know this whole universe is manifestation of Paramashiva, the kind of the maturity you enjoy automatically, porn, drugs, non-veg, all these cheap things will become redundant in your life. Listen, just like people are addicted to pornography, I have seen people are addicted to violence and vengeance. People are addicted to frustration and depression. Unless they feel frustrated and depressed, they cannot handle the reality every day. So let me now give you more clarity. If you decide, I will consciously have well-built yogic body, immediately even your internal organs starts producing the enzymes, hormones, chemicals needed to restructure your lifestyle and save you from unnecessary addictions. Build yourself consciously. Suddenly you will see thousands of your past patterns are not only irrelevant, they are even forgotten. The real de-addiction is when you even forget you had that addiction in your life. That is real de-addiction. When you even forget you had that addiction in your life is the addiction. And it is possible. I mean to say, if you decide to have Divya Sarira, immediately even your liver, kidney, lungs, heart, intestine, everything starts becoming more conscious to your intention and starts breaking the past patterns, past negative patterns, the present conditions, maybe rogic or bogic, and the future hopelessness you have. You see, the hopelessness you carry about the future only keeps you pushed, pegged towards your couch. You become couch potato only because of your hopelessness about your future. What will I do? I will get up and try to do gym for 2 days. Third day again I will be back. It's okay. Let me be here itself. I don't know. I want to do. I don't know what to do. This will be destroyed. Listen to the word destroyed by your conscious intention, Satya Sankalpa. Whether in physical level, like a body health, mental level, feeling alive, awakened, conscious level, enlightenment or power manifestation. Use this Satya Sankalpa signs, conscious intention signs for power manifestation. Tell yourself, today I make a conscious intention and a deep prayer to Paramashiva. Let me manifest all your powers. Let my DNA, my genes, the body, mind, everything I am carrying as me be restructured, reorganized, remanifested, revived for you to manifest in me, and let you manifest in me, Paramashiva. Make this conscious decision. This is the gift from Paramashiva to you today. This is the gift to you from Paramashiva, from Kailasa directly. Understand? This conscious intention makes, see, your mind always says, oh, I tried this, but many of my patterns did not change. Looser, 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 penny, looser. If you had 1,000 negative patterns before you made this Sankalpa, after making this Sankalpa, you may have 2-3 patterns, but more than 900, you even forget you had it. Dark patches seen inside the moon during the full moon day, because of its own effulgence, it shows the dark patches. Because of your growth, you are finding still few patterns are left. You finding still few patterns are left is not the benchmark. You have not manifested. Fool. There are 900 patterns you even forgot existed in you. That last remaining few patterns, do little more work on you, that will also become irrelevant. Understand? This secret now which I am teaching to all of you. power of conscious intention I teach only to my most favorite sons and daughters, because this conscious science can make you do wonders. It's a power by itself. It can strengthen your nervous system. It can break your past negative patterns and present conditions and future hopelessness. It can just make you manifest Paramashiva. The multiple level implication implications of this great truth. This great science and its implication on multiple levels in your life can make you manifest Paramashiva. Inspiration, what for you run, why you want to wake up, what drives you. If it is your decision to enrich others or your decision to impress upon others, if it is your decision to enrich others' life, you are the source of inspiration. You will always be successful. If it is to impress upon others, you will be slave forever. If your decision to wake up is to enrich others, you will be your own boss forever. If your decision is to impress upon others, you will be slave forever. That's it.
Thank you.
Listen. Most of the time, the leader goes through the mental breakdown. That is when the organization breaks or his hard work fails. Whether you are in a company or an organization or you are your own boss, life is organization. Whether you are in a family or a marriage, marriage is an institution. Whether you are in a political institution or you are working for a company as your career, for your money, for your life, job, or your relationships, everything. You will be boss, you will be the leader if you can take decisions consistently, organized way, multiple times. Nobody is your enemy. You mentally broken and taking inconsistent decisions is your enemy. Taking inconsistent decisions is rajas. Not taking any decision, tired, bored is tamas. Absolutely consistent, established in Paramashanta, going on making thousands of decisions in a very consistent way. is the quality of a leader. I am producing enlightened leaders for the future of Kailasa. So for them, this is the teaching I give. Experience more and more Paramashanta, unclutching. So your stamina raises. Your physical, mental stamina shoots up. And you are very consistent, integrated to you, integrated to you, integrated to you. Being integrated to you makes you leader. Leaders are born sometime, made many times. Your conscious breakthrough capability is powerful enough to have the life you wanted manifested in you. It is capable of giving a superconscious breakthrough. Understand our Vedas and Agamas, Dharmashastras. In every level, they teach you how to hold the powerful cognition and manifest leadership consciousness in you. You should know Advaita is not something like a remote possibility you will practice later on. No. It is as simple as having a morning breakfast. You can get enlightened by holding the powerful cognition before your next breakfast. How the death is possible every minute, enlightenment is possible every minute. Enlightenment is the purpose of life, and listen carefully. He is such a good person, good being. Real non-violence comes by powerful cognition. I want all of you to hold on to that powerful cognition. You are Paramashiva. Even with you, behave as Paramashiva. Even when you are alone in your bedroom, talk to you as Paramashiva. Behave with yourself as Paramashiva. Demand yourself to be Paramashiva. You will be so integrated to His principles, His vibration. Cosmos will feel so good about you. You will feel so good about Cosmos. That is what I call leadership quality. Feeling so good about you and the world and life and everything is leadership. You will feel Brahmanyam Bhaguputratam. I am the favorite chosen one of the cosmos. Brahmanyam Bhaguputratam. I am the favorite chosen one of the cosmos. I tell you. Feeling that is what I call leadership quality. That can happen just by holding on to the truth. You are Paramashiva. Listen. Strength of your breathing is your life. Strength of your breathing is your energy. Strength of your breathing is your consciousness. strength of your breathing is your attention span. All these kriyas make your breathing intense but subtle. When your breathing is made intense but subtle, it electrifies various components of your brain. Understand? There are certain pranayamas. It expands your lungs capacity. It expands the Anahata chakra's power. Means ability to include large number of people in you without judging. Understand? More and more you judge, more and more you exclude. Ability to include without judging is expanded through certain pranayamas. That is why yogis are always become very loving people. But bondhus, buddhus, there is a next level where you form judgments but you include them. When certain components of your brain is awakened, it's not that you don't form judgments. You form judgments, but you don't include them. You don't exclude them, you include them. Having proper judgments and including them without excluding them is leadership consciousness. Not having judgments, just including them. You become such fool. Foolishness is not Bolenatha, understand? Sadashiva's name Bolenatha does not mean he is fool, no. He is in such space, never excludes anybody, but he has a right judgment about everybody. Never excludes, but has right judgments. If you exclude because of judgment, you are violent. You will be lifeless. If you include without judging, you will be fool, getting exploited, cheated, finally destroyed. If you include with the right judgment, that is leadership consciousness. Understand, if you have the attitude of why me, even if you are world's richest man, you will not be in the space of completion and relaxed. Just if you develop this one understanding of Tyaga, I don't care about ups and downs. My conscious decisions and conclusions are my life. That's it. That's it. That Tyaga will manifest in tons of ways, like how Tyaga is manifesting in me. I have decided to be ferocious with me and decided to go and be in the temple. Ishwaratva is not achieved. Understand, only after Ishwaratva is achieved and clutching is possible. When you sit with the cognition, you are responsible for everything. you have the intuition to do the right actions in future, and you complete your past, the beauty is you realize the Ishwaratva is your very nature. Constantly the Ishwaratva, being leader, the leadership consciousness is your very inner space. When you feel leadership consciousness, Ishwaratva in your inner space, life becomes miraculous. That is what I call completion with you and the world. Only then you can sit unclutched in Nirvikalpa Samadhi. When you feel you are responsible for everything, you will start looking into the truth. You will start looking into the solution. You will start seeing the possibility for the solution. But only when you take the responsibility, you find the solution. I tell you, in every situation, take responsibility. You will have the leadership consciousness happening through you. I tell you, when you take responsibility, the leadership consciousness starts oozing out. When you take responsibility, you are in the space of achieving it, doing it. When you are in the space of responsibility, your verbalization, visualization, inner space, everything supports you. Whole universe supports you, because universe experiences its fulfillment through the cognitions which feels responsible. When you don't feel responsible, you are drop in the ocean. When you feel responsible, you are ocean in the drop. Now I can see how the leadership consciousness expresses when you take responsibility. Listen. Even if you take one step towards the responsibility, Cosmos takes 1,000 steps taking responsibility for you. When you take the responsibility, the cosmic hologram opens in you. Please understand the principle of hologram. When you see the whole, you will see an image. When you go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, even the smallest bit will be the same image. When you see the whole sheet, it will be the same image. When you go into, dissect, you will see the same image till the end. Macrocosm is in microcosm, microcosm is in macrocosm, is hologram. Cosmos is built on the structure of hologram. You are the microcosmic hologram of the macrocosmic diagram. The microcosmic hologram is awakened the moment you take the responsibility. Feel responsible. After you feel responsible for everything, the disciplehood happens in you is trustworthy disciplehood. Till you feel you are responsible for everything, any decision you make, even if you feel you are surrendering, it can't be trusted. You are dangerous. You may be falling at the feet just to pull the feet, pull the leg. not to worship, not just for your job, wealth, and family. When you feel responsible for whatever is happening with your knowledge, you become man. When you feel responsible for whatever is happening beyond your knowledge, you become God. When you feel responsible even for the avyakta, unmanifested, you become God. Achieving divinity means feeling responsible, feeling constantly responsible. Responsibility changes the way you think. It changes the way you perceive. It changes the way you feel. It changes the way you are. Responsibility changes everything. The way you internalize life. Responsibility changes the way you internalize life. You start internalizing with the idea of solving. Biggest question we have now in our mind, how can I be responsible? Everything happening around me, I can be held responsible what is happening inside me. How can I be held responsible for what is happening outside me? For example, if an accident happens in my life, how can I be responsible? Person who does not feel responsible even for his actions is an animal, lives in a very low consciousness. Person who feels responsible for his actions is a human being, lives in a middle level consciousness. Person who takes responsibility even for others' actions is divine, lives in leadership consciousness, Ishwaratva. Sometime you may not be reason for some happenings, but if it is affecting your life, you are responsible for that happenings. Just because you are not reason as per your logic, you can't say you are not responsible in truth. कृपया ध्यान से सुनिए. हमारे मन में सबसे बड़ा प्रश्न आता है कि हमारे सब तरफ होने वाली हर चीज के लिए हम कैसे उत्तरदायी हैं? You may think, how can you be responsible? You need to know, unless you take responsibility, neither you are going to improve the situation nor going to expand in the inner space. Vivekananda says very beautifully, take responsibility more and more. Your shoulders will become stronger and stronger. In any field, freedom is the basic condition for growth. Responsibility brings the experience of freedom. with responsibility, your consciousness expands. He lives in the space of leadership consciousness, Ishvara. Ishvara. Every one of us are greedy for powers leaders have, powers God's higher souls have, but unfortunately, no one wants to take the responsibility for it. I tell you, world has abundance. Neither the wealth nor the extraordinary powers are restricted when you take responsibility, when you start becoming responsible. Powers, wealth, spiritual powers, all the auspicious things starts expressing through you intensely. Let me define responsibility. Responding to the world from the best possibility is responsibility. Responsibility not only awakens leadership qualities in you, it awakens leadership consciousness in you. ध्यान से सुनिए, qualities are different, consciousness is different. In the corporate life, in the outer world, if you are taking responsibility for some position, post, you may express leadership qualities, but when you take responsibility for everything happening in and around you, you express leadership consciousness. When you expand, your commitments and the responsibilities you hold in your being for yourself goes on expanding and expressing all the possibilities. Either you react or respond. You only have two ways of relating with the world. If you feel you are not responsible, you react. If you feel you are responsible, you respond. When all your actions are responding, you are a karma yogi. No karma binds you. You are living in completion, expressing completion. When you feel you are not responsible, you react. Reacting puts you in bondage. Reacting keeps you in incompletion. Only when you express all the possibilities out of liberation cognition, you are living your life. Life is lived, becomes your lifestyle. The space of possibility, space of leadership, I tell you, nothing else is required for you to be a leader. Just leadership consciousness is enough. When Vivekananda walked length and breadth of India, he did not have anything other than leadership consciousness in his life. But wherever he went, kings washed his feet, gave their own thrones for him to sit, received his blessings, guidance, requested for his spiritual support. Leadership consciousness is independent, intelligent, cannot be hidden from others. Once you have it, whole world will know you have it. Simply, world listens to you. You do not need any power, political strength, infrastructure for the world to know you are a leader. Even if you walk in the street, you will stand tall, man among men. And the world will respect you. It is leadership consciousness which brings not just success, fulfillment in you. I tell you, I have seen thousands of politicians who are having power without having the state of leadership consciousness. It is responsibility makes you realize all possibility. Sometimes people sit in the throne or get the power, become power center without having the state of a leader. I have seen them dying in depression, suffering in suffocation due to the power. They never enjoy the power. Unless you achieve the status becomes liability. Status binds you and brings suffering to others if you have not achieved the state. The state of responsibility, state of the leader, Ishwaratva, leadership consciousness has to be achieved first. When you do not carry the consciousness of leader, you are bound by the powers of the leader, even if you get it, and you will bind the people who come under you, accepting you as leader. This is one of the biggest disease India is suffering. Many seats are occupied by the people who are not responsible enough for the seat they are occupying. From the individual house to the seats, official power, political power, media power. In every field, many people who have not achieved the state get the status, they become liability. Even that is okay. I am telling you, nightmare is okay if it wakes you up. Then having a very comfortable, cozy dream, which is wasting your time, life, energy. Comfortable, cozy dream is what I call putting the responsibility on somebody and thinking that somebody else is a boss. Actually, whether you are your own boss or not, you are responsible for your life. If you are in a delusion, somebody else is going to shoulder for you, you are a slave. If you wake up to the reality, you only have to shoulder for you, you are your own boss. That's all. It is all about waking up and acting. Understand? Unclutching, completion, all that are poor man's version of manifesting powers. It is for this. It is for this. Those foundations are required, but they are not final products. Completion or unclutching and all these are not final goals. Those are the foundations, are the basic initial preparations required for this result of power manifestation or manifesting responsibility. I should say, responsibilism, the third principle, is what really makes you your own boss.
Nityananda, to all the participants. That was a very beautiful session. Swamiji spoke on Q&A session on leadership consciousness. See, understand, all of us want to manifest the leadership consciousness in all. And we learned that very beautifully that leadership is not a state. Sorry, leadership is not a status. It is a state. Swamiji said very beautifully. When you're established in that state, when you're establishing in that beautiful state that you are Paramashiva, as very beautifully all of us learned the Ishwaratva. Ishwaratva means what? Understanding that you are Paramashiva. Therefore, you take responsibility for it. Ishvara, very beautifully all of us learn on when we are learning about the 5 actions of Paramashiva. Very beautifully Swamiji says, person who's having the ability to understand these 5 actions happening in his life is Ishvara. Meaning, he is responsible for the creation. He is responsible for the sustenance. He is responsible for the rejuvenation. He is responsible for the delusion. And he is responsible for liberation. A person who understands this and decides to be a leader for his life, he is a Nishvara. And a person who decides to be in that space is a Ishvaratva. So all participants understanding? This is a very beautiful, as today, Swamiji has initiated all of us in the beautiful science of very beautifully, Swamiji has initiated all of us into the science of Ishvaratva, the leadership quality which is happening in our life. So all the participants, all of us need to understand one thing, that no matter whatever happens in your life, decide to be a leader. As very beautifully Swamiji says, leadership starts from you. It's from the space in which you establish, not the status. Anybody can get status. For example, your boss. Anybody can take the role of a boss. Anybody can gain the status of a boss. But it is rare for those to get the experience, the space of the boss. Take an example. Your own boss. He attends to every single person who is there in the office. He takes care of his family. He takes care of all the clients who he is associating yourself with. Everything put together. That is being your own boss. See, we many times we felt only Swamiji says that leaders sometimes are born, but many are created. To give an example, in Hinduism, we have Rani Ahalyabai Holkar. She is from the recent times. She was actually a village girl, but she decided to take the space of a queen. Very beautifully, Swamiji said in the Satsanga, making your life purpose as your mission. That's the first thing of a leader. She decided that let me bring justice to the whole humanity. Let me save Hinduism. She made it as a life vision. She made it as a life purpose. Therefore, she became the queen. She became the queen of Malwa, which is a Hindu kingdom in Pune, in Maharashtra. And therefore, she is also known as the one who rebuilt Kashi Vishnu. And understand, Rani Ahalyabai Holkar, she decided to make her life vision as a mission. That is why she manifests what she wants. Same even Swamiji also. Swamiji decided, she says very beautifully, that I made Kailasa as my mission, as my goal. What I had, my vision, I made it as my life mission. That is why I manifested Kailasa. Yeah. Very beautifully. This is a beautiful saying from Swamiji. Swamiji says that in my teens, I built a house for Kailasa. I built a house for Hindus. In my 20s, I built a street for Hindus. In my 30s, I built a Nagara, a place for Hinduism. That is me, the Adi Kailasa. In my 40s, I established a country for Hinduism. That is only Kailasa. Swamiji, as a very young age itself, he decided that this is going to be my life mission. My vision is to keep the Hinduism, to preserve in one place, which can be there eternity, where people come, enjoy, cherish these truths, and get benefited from it. That is only Kailas. So all participants understanding. Now, anything which you're deciding in your life, some of us feel like you're posted. You feel the spirituality is for you. Same with for Basil. You have posted it, the magazine which you've created. It's your life for you. Decide this to make it your life mission. Whatever vision you're having, convert into your vision. So all participants understanding. Okay, I'm getting some messages that some background noise are coming. Okay. Nityanandam, all the participants, are you all able to hear me clearly, Nityanandam? If you're able to hear me clearly, please say yes in the chat. Please post yes in the chat. Nityanandam, all the participants, are you all able to hear me clearly? If you're able to hear my voice clearly, please post a yes in the chat. Nityanandam, all the participants, are you all able to hear me clearly? Please post a yes in the chat. Nityanandam, to all the participants. Okay. I hope all of you are able to hear me clearly now. I complete with you for all the inconvenience made during the program. So let me just repeat what I was saying for all. Swami, see, now all the participants, whatever realities that you want to manifest in your life, make it as your life mission. Swamiji says that anything you decide to make it as a vision, anything that you see as a vision, make it as your life mission. You'll see success starts happening. You see the whole cosmos will start supporting you. To give an example, Swamiji's own life, Swamiji says very beautifully that when the moment I had the vision that Hinduism has to be preserved in one place, so people can come and cherish these fundamental truths, get benefited from it. Then that moment is Swamiji decide, this is my life purpose. This is my life mission. Very beautiful Swamiji says, in my teens, I built a house for Kailasa. In my 20s, I built a street for Kailasa. In my 30s, I built a place, a city for Kailasa. In my 40s, I built a country for Hinduism. That is only Kailasa. Understand? Anything you decide to make it as your life mission, manifest as a reality. And understand this the declaration Swamiji is giving for all of us. Anything you decide to make it as your life mission, decide it. You will see life will start manifesting around you. You will see that no matter whatever happens in your life, you will always manifest your mission. That is an experiencing being your own boss. Where having the ability to make it your life purpose, that is becoming your own boss. So, I know all of our listeners, today was a very beautiful day for all of you, where all of you have learned different truths on manifesting the component of leadership consciousness. Again and again, Swamiji is saying that leadership is not a status. Leadership can begin only through state. Leader is a state, not a status. Understand? Anybody can get status on go, but the state of a leader is important. If you have mastered the state of a leader, you will see wherever you go, you will become the leader. To give an example, very beautifully, Swamiji shares a story in a Living Enlightenment book. So this is one sage named Dakshinamurti Swamigal. At the same time, when he was in the body, there was one king also who was in the body. So once there's something called, so basically a king gets a title when a minister composes 1,000 verses on the person. So therefore that person is considered great. Like for example, if he composed if I compose 1,000 verses on Swamiji becomes great in that area. So this king, they call him as a Navadani. So this king, he was a Navadani. Not exactly as a Navadani, but this king had 1,000 verses composed on him. So therefore, he is considered as the leader, the god. They call him as something respected. So what happened? So the king once asked the minister, is there anyone in this region who has 1,000 verses composed on them? Basically a song which contains 1,000 verses on them. One of the royal ministers said, yes, there's one person in your region who has the same status as you. The king was like, who is that? Take me that person. The minister said, few days ago, there's one saint I met who was Dakshinamurti Swamigal. He was sitting under a tree. And Dakshinamurti Swamigal was renowned for his silence he radiated. The mauna. Just by being this presence, he killed so many minds. So, Dakshinamurti Swamigal kills this minister's mind, and this minister composes spontaneously 1,000 verses on him. And this minister tells the king that I was the one who composed this verses on this great saint. The king gets angry, said, take me to the king. Because this title, the person who gets 100 verses, only the one who has killed 1,000 of elephants. Basically, in the weaponry, the army system in Hinduism is very elaborately done, very meticulously. So in one kingdom, if they have conquered thousands of elephants, if they've killed thousands of elephants, they get this title where thousands of verses are composed. So this king, this king was like, who is this person? Take me to him. So he went to the king. So the king went to Dakshinamurti Swamigal. So the first thing Dakshinamurti Swamigal was like, he did not react to anything. The moment he saw the king, no reaction. He just saw the king. That intense space. The king went and sat in front of Dakshinamurti Swamigal. And that's it. Dakshinamurti Swamigal looked at the king, closed his eyes back. The king was lost in Dakshinamurti Swamigal's presence. 3 days he sat. No food, no water, no break. Just sitting in the presence. After 3 days, Dakshinamurti Swamigal opens his eyes and he says, O king, get up and go back to your kingdom. Your country needs you. The king got up and said, you are the ultimate. There's no one who's better than you. A person, understand, Dakshinamurti Swamigal not just conquered the king alone. His whole army he conquered. The whole army had like thousands of people. But Just through silence, Dakshamurti Swamiji could kill thousands of minds. Therefore, he surrenders his title at Dakshamurti Swami to feet and he declares, nothing can be the state. Anybody can gain a status, but the state matters a lot. So this story for all of us to understand that leader, for you to manifest the leader, state is important. If you establish the state of Paramashivatva, Paramashivoham as first person, you see, status will come behind. You'll manifest life as you want. You'll become your own boss. So, the essence of today's program is leadership is a state, not a status. By achieving the state of a leader, you can be your own boss. Very beautifully, Swamiji has initiated all of us into the science of awakening this leadership consciousness in all of us. So from today onwards, just remind yourself of this powerful cognition. You will see, no matter wherever you are in life, just remind yourself of this state that Paramashiva, the first person which you need to be in. You will see you manifest, you will be your own boss. With that, I would like to thank all the participants and all the viewers who's joined us live, thanking each and every one of you for joining us for this beautiful Paramashivoham program. With this, I would like to offer my heartfelt gratitude at the divine lotus feet of Swamiji for giving us this wonderful opportunity to explore these deepest secrets and sciences of Hinduism. I'll be now ending this beautiful program with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nityananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu Om Nityanandam. Thank you, everyone. Nityanandam. See all of you for another new day of the Paramashivoham program. Thank you, Nityanandam.